Hey, what's up, guys? Wild Child here. Welcome back to, this is other kind of Battlefield. This is some Black Ops Cold War gameplay that you're watching right now. And man, this holiday season is gonna be a little strange because, as we all know, we won't have any Battlefield games releasing anytime soon. So we are like, I don't hate Call of Duty. I started playing Call of Duty before I did Battlefield, but I like both games. But in the past few years, I tend to, I found myself playing more Battlefield than Call of Duty because even though the Call of Duty games were not bad, they were just like I don't know, like Black Ops 4. Well, not a bad game, but it really didn't get my attention. So I stuck, with Battlefield 1, my 2019, Modern Warfare. The same thing, not a bad game, but it didn't get my attention. So it was just I stick with Battlefield 5, but now in 2020, Black Ops Cold War is the only one around. This is Cyberpunk, but they keep delaying that game. But we'll get it at some point. But there's not really a really maybe there is maybe I don't know about it. But there's not a really good shooter coming out for this holiday season besides Cold War. So I guess Battlefield players will have to either stick with the old Battlefields, which I don't have a problem doing that. I think it's fun. Battlefield 1 is a very fun gameplay. I was playing the other night, and had a decent gameplay. It was a fewer people though. The servers were there. I found a domination available, and I started out fine, but towards the end, people started leaving because they were losing. But you can find servers for Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5, I still play that. You guys been watching my gameplays. I hope so. I love that game. Pretty fun. So I have no problem playing that game. And that's it. But if you want to something different, something new, something I want to play something else besides the old games. There's Cold War. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I'm very positive when it comes to video games. Maybe I'm too positive sometimes, and maybe I always see the bright side of things instead of the bad things, right? I don't want to just put myself in that mindset of like, oh, this is gonna be horrible. It could be improved, just like every other game. And I'm not gonna judge a game based on alpha or beta. Really, there's no point of doing that because. People should know what an alpha and a beta is. It's a version that the game is not finished. It's supposed to have bugs and stuff like that. So and we're supposed to find them and let them know and complain about it, and they can fix it. If you play Battlefield 1, I don't know how many guys of you, or how many of you guys played Battlefield 1, the beta. But I remember in that game that there was a glitch with the progress. And you cannot unlock some weapons and stuff, and if you stick with the same server for a very long time. So you have to what you had to do was pretty much play a game and then back out and find another server and play another game and so on, if you wanted to have some sort of progress. If you want to rank up and level up and just get guns and all this stuff. Otherwise, for Black Ops 2, there was laggy menus. For Battlefield 3, there was the people going underground, like under the level, like underneath the map and stuff like that. And they were killing you. You can kill them because you can't see them, but they can see you. It was just like a bunch of stuff. Like always, the betas, man, are packed with stuff. That's my point. It's always packed with like stuff that are wrong. Stuff they need to fix. They're always testing out weapons. There's a reason why they gave us all the attachments towards the end of the Cold War beta. Not because they want to be nice to you, just because they want to test out the silencers. The different barrels and stuff like that, so people can use them all, and they can track all the stats and stuff. So trying to judge a game by a beta or an alpha, I think is kind of pointless. All the games that we tend to judge the games to, they already have had some serious patching, So if you're going to compare a beta for Cold War against Black Ops 1, which had tons of patches and fixes and stuff like that, so it doesn't make any sense. So my point is, it could be a good game. Might give it a chance. I want to give it a chance because there's nothing new, and I want to play something new besides some of the old games, the old Battlefield. And I love Battlefield 5. I wish we had at least at least some I don't know, some new maps, but even if they are like old maps from the previous Call of Duties, I'm sorry, from previous Battlefields, I'll be okay with it. You know, like Battlefield 3 maps or whatever, Battlefield 4 maps in Battlefield 5, just like they did with Wake Island, something like that. You know, that'll be fine. That'll be pretty fun. That would keep things interesting. I know it's not going to happen. Just like some sort of like kind of weird wish right now because I like the game. You know, I like the gunplay, the mechanics. I think it's pretty fun, pretty awesome, and you know, I just want to keep playing that game. But if you are into just Battlefield games, man, like what are you going to be playing until 2021 and get the new Battlefield? Like that's kind of my question. You know, if you guys only like that game. You know, so it's a weird holiday season. You know, it's a weird year. You know, everything that's happening in the world, everything that's going on, it's just a weird year, and it just keeps getting weirder. And I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'll stick with some of the like a mix. You know, I want to mix it up. I want to play new stuff. You know, I want to play Cyberpunk. I want to play in the new Cold War. I want to play, you know, whatever they do with zombies and try out the war zone. You know, how they're gonna mix it up with the current war zone. How they're gonna do that integration. You know, that's something very interesting. How is that going to work? You know, if the guns with Warzone is gonna work. I mean, if the guns from Modern Warfare is gonna work in Warzone, but also the guns from Cold War is gonna, like, I don't know how they're gonna integrate. I don't get it how they're gonna do it. So I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what it's like and how they do it. But I'm trying to stay myself like or keep myself like with an open mind because really it's just a weird year, it's just a weird situation, it's just a weird holiday season. So you know, looking forward to the new games as well. You know, mix it up with the old games. I hope you know they although they said for Battlefield 5 they're going to add some hardcore, but I think that's for the community games. Which you know, if you play with friends, you can get a big group of people and just play some matches and just go hardcore. So that's pretty interesting. You know, they're gonna do that. A little late, but you know, better late than never. But I think a good mix, man, will make it interesting. You know, until the next Battlefield as well. You know, with some of the other games, you know, Dying Light and whenever Far Cry 6, which got delayed as well. Whenever those games come out, you know, it'll make things, you know, more fun. But for the most part, I think I'm gonna give it a chance to Cold War, and whether it posts gameplays or not, we'll see. You guys let me know if you would like to see some gameplays, maybe some tactics, some stuff. And but I mean, since we don't have much to choose from, so I think that there's not much to say about it other than, you know, just give it a try and see what happens. Just like it did with Modern Warfare, you know, gave it a try, didn't like it, so didn't play it. But Cold War, you know, since I liked Black Ops 1 and 2, you know, it's got those vibes, so I like the game because of that. So it's not like I'm really picky, like I said at the beginning. So, but that's my take on it. So Battlefield players, going back to Call of Duty, whether we like it or not, or just stick with the old Battlefield games for another year and just wait for the next Battlefield game, which is going to be, what do you think, Modern Warfare, Vietnam? I think it's going to be it's going to be like Modern Warfare, sort of Battlefield 3 / Battlefield 4, and that should be very interesting. So thanks for watching. My name is Wild Child, and I will see you guys on the next video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys on the next video, which will be Battlefield 5, more tactics stuff. So thank you for watching. Later.